2 photos, one from a photo walk, one from a fish tank. Let me show you how I got there. Quickly close your eyes for a moment. Picture your average public bathroom. You know, that one that smells? Now open your eyes. Not exactly what you'd expect from one of the most visited places on earth. But even if the bathrooms look like that and over 100 million people pass through every year, then you know you found the perfect playground for a luxury photo walk. Everywhere you look, brand names, bright lights and glossy everything. This place doesn't whisper luxury, it shouts it. But it's not just about the big names, it's in the details, the textures, the unexpected corners, the kind of places that weren't made for photography, but still begged to be photographed. This wasn't about planning, it was a wander, a walk and see, letting the spaces tell me what to shoot. And it did, again and again. And then this spot. Can you see it? The photo's right here, you just don't know it yet. I was standing right here as you can see. The golden chandelier, it became my foreground bokeh, soft, glowy and just enough luxe. And across from it the Dior store, waiting for a story to walk in. I shot wide open at f2.8 to max out the dreamy blur, but manual focus was the only way. My camera just couldn't resist those shiny little lights up front. And after a bit of patience, here's the photo I walked away with. After a spontaneous photo walk through the luxury of Dubai Mall, this next challenge took a slower turn. I still wanted to capture luxury, but this time I planned a single shot at home for the water challenge. Alright, so here's the not so glamorous behind the scenes setup. First up, the fish tank, borrowed from a friend, filled with water twice. The first time, the water was full of floating algae, not exactly the sparkle luxury look I was going for. At the back, I popped a sheet of black cardboard to keep things clean and moody. I added a mirror at the bottom to reflect more light up through the water. Lighting, 2 trusty IKEA lamps, doing their best impression of studio lights. Again. For bubbles, 1 little pipe connected to a pump, and the poles hanging from a fishing line clipped to a kitchen tongs, because when in doubt, improvise like a creative genius on a budget. Okay, my settings were a little bit difficult. I did put as much light as possible, but it still felt like too little. So I boosted my ISO quite a bit. My f-stop I did around f4 because I didn't want to go too low, f2.8, which my macro lens, by the way, using my macro lens, could do, because then my depth of field is just too shallow. It's already a challenge to get the bubbles and the pearls into focus without one of them being too blurry. Then 2500 ISO, I think, to boost the shutter speed to about 1,000th of a second. Why so high, you would ask? Well, otherwise the bubbles just create a blurry streak in the background. And all of that effort for this. Both of these photos had one thing in common, a distracting element I didn't want in the final shot. Enter Photoshop's remove tool. It's quick, it's powerful. But here's the tip. Don't try to erase it all at once. Work in small sections. It blends cleaner and gives a much better result. From exploring what I could find to creating exactly what I imagined. Which one did you enjoy more, the Photowalk or the pearl tank setup? Let me know in the comments below. What happens when you chase the perfect story in an imperfect photo? You get my next 2 challenges.